gentlemen, I'm going to show you physics in video games. Now, physics is something that's in, everyday life. And so this is a game called SSX Snowboarding, and it's pretty awesome. It's a little hyper unrealistic in some of the physics, but it shows that when you do jump up into the air, you're going to always come down. Do you know why that is? That's because of gravity. Gravity is always going to hold us down to the ground. Now, the human will and the human spirit can actually get us up. See how, she gets up in the air right here? Oh, look at that. Up in the air. Up in the air. Look at this. Ready? 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 Up in the air. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a tree in the way. That's another thing of physics. I'm pretty sure trees grow, and that's physical nature, right? And so, it's something that we deal with every day. And, humans battle physics all the time. It's what we do. It really is something we do. And so, here we go. Now, you also have to realize that when you do get knocked down, you always have to just get back up, no matter what. No matter what, you got to get back up.
You suck.
You got to keep on. You got to keep on going. You got to keep on trying. You got to keep on working at it. Now, this is something that we always got to keep on trying and doing. So I'm continuing to demonstrate through my highlight reel of tricks and badass jumps and kicks and stuff like that. Look how much air I got right there. But you see how I always come down after every jump? That right there is gravity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to teach you something about gravity. That's what I'm doing here. So, wow, I got some major power-ups going on right here. That's some amazing jumps and tricks. Look at that. This is all physics right here. This is all physical nature. This is all physics. I want you guys to understand this. I'm trying to get the point across. Also, when you hit a rock, that knocks you out, and that's pretty physics. Now, sometimes when you do jump up, if you don't have a snowboard under you, things like that will happen. You're going to get messed up. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get injured. Sorry for this guy. Here's another little quick view of it. A little back out third person. He jumps up. He looks like he's flying. Nope. He's going to hit the rock, probably break his legs. It's kind of cool to see the ragdoll motion of the man, though, after he dies. That's, a development in video games. Now, this is a semi-garbage game, Mirror's Edge. And, this is all about, running and jumping. Now, this one is kind of cool, but it's very realistic to the human spirit of jumping up and down, and this was developed by a company called DICE. Now you see when she jumps right here though, if you don't make the jump all the way, you're gonna fall to your death, and that is not something you want to do. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Made that jump a lot easier this time, much more attractive of a jump instead of just tripping on the fence. And so when you do jump these big type of jumps, you want to always hold on. Don't let go in the middle of it. Now this is very cool. She does it. This, if you don't know what this running is called, this is called parkour. This is a French developed sport, which I mean. Now this right here develops the winds of physics. You get the winds of physics are trying to blow you off this pole. You have to fight through that. This is a pretty difficult part of the game right here. But this is a little bit of gravity defined physics where you run on the wall, you get jump and do all your stuff. It's very interesting. I know. This is climbing. Climbing is physics, I believe, right? Yeah. This is pretty cool. So right now we're getting shot at. We're trying to get away from these guys. These guys are pretty jerks. And this is pretty cool. She does a little, I do this backflip right here. Get back here. We get up, get up, get up, get out. Now this is NBA 2K12. Now, the NBA video game franchise has been around for almost 20 years. Ever since video games have been around, we've been trying to develop, sports games. This one is really cool because it's 20 years of us constantly working toward, and this is some of the best physics ever. Look at how just the ball moves, how fluid motions are with this player, how amazing. Well, that shot's not my best one, but I have better ones coming up. I had like an 85% shooting rate for this one. Look at that. Nice little layup right there. But look how the ball just constantly bounces and always comes back to the player. I feel like I'm playing the game when I'm doing this because it really is very immersive kind of physics is what it's doing. Look at that shot. In. You know what they call that? They call that Drano right there. Inside and out. All day, every day. In. Now this is a great game. When you throw anything, if only we had this thing where you could see exactly where it's going to end up. He throws the grenades, and you can tell exactly. You can aim. You can change the direction of where you're going to throw the grenades. So if you throw it closer, it's going to go closer. If you throw it further, it's going to go further. Now this weapon is interesting. When you fire it, the bullet gravity affects the bullet, and it's going to pull it down. See, when I try to fire at this guy in his body, the bullet pulls it down toward his feet, and so I end up missing. Now this is just a cool thing. Look at that car. Look at that. It's just jumping up in the air, flying back down. Let's rewind that. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You know what we call this back in the hood? We call this a barrel roll. Yeah, end up in the dirt, baby. End up in the dirt. Now this last game is Halo 4. You know, it's a very popular game, and this super soldier. I'm gonna demonstrate. You know, you can alter the gravity in this game, and you know, so this is just normal gravity. He's a super soldier, so he can already jump pretty well. He can, you know, so we're gonna change it up though. We're gonna change it up after, you know. See, he can bear, you know, he gets past the bridge, you know, with a little bit of trouble. Now this is with 200% gravity. Look how hard that jump is. That's kind of like me in real life. That's me jumping. I stutter step those jumps. It's pretty disgusting, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? I'm not a super soldier wearing super armor, and I can't physically adjust. Now this is with 50% gravity, and just look at how this kid flies. That's beautiful, right? That's almost like graceful. Well, we've talked a lot today, and I hope you guys learned a few things about physics. I know I've learned a